Hi, welcome to ML Sports Talk. My name is Maceo Lewis. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube at ML Sports Talk to hear my commentary about sports. Today I'm going to talk about last night's fight on Netflix between Taylor and Serrano and the whole event, like the three undercards and everything. I just wanted to say some thoughts about that. So just to give you some context, I didn't even know if I was even going to watch this fight. I did watch the Netflix one with Tyson and Jake Paul on Netflix, and that fight was like way overhyped. And I watched it. The only reason why I watched it was because it was on Netflix. It was a live event. If it was going to be a paid subscription, I was not going to pay any extra money for that. And so I watched it, and I remember there was a fight between two females where I thought that was obviously the better fight than the main event. And I remember there was controversy because I thought the one that lost was actually the one that should have won. And so, but after that fight, I totally forgot the names or whatever. So I saw a lot of marketing about this fight on Netflix, obviously. Every time I open my Netflix flap, it says Taylor versus Serrano live. So I wasn't going to watch it because I didn't even draw the connection between these two females and the ones that fought in that fight. And then finally, so we're out in Vegas right now, and actually last night we are supposed to go have dinner at Dim Thai, and so like about a couple minutes heading into 5 when the event was going to start, my wife was like, "Hey, are we going to watch this fight on Netflix?" And I was like, "You know what? Yeah, let's check it out." So I turned it on and I started watching, and honestly, I could not take my eyes off of it. And so I ended up going to dinner late to waiting for the final round of the last fight. But basically, to make a long story short, like I think like these Netflix live events is perfect for people like me who like I don't really watch boxing. I don't even watch UFC. I'm not what you would call a fan. Frankly, I don't even know most of the names of the people involved in the event. And but watching it on Netflix, this is like a way of me sort of being introduced or reintroduced to the sport, and not having to waste money, extra money on something that I really don't care about. So basically, I'm more inclined to watch it on Netflix than a live event than I am if this was going to be like some pay-per-view event. Like I don't watch UFC at all. In fact, I remember when I initially got the Disney bundle with ESPN Plus, and it was my understanding that with UFC you have to have a ESPN Plus subscription to watch it. But when I get ESPN Plus, it's like, oh yeah, well now you still have to pay extra to watch the UFC live. I'm like, why would I pay extra for something I'm already subscribed to? So I never got into it. If it was something where it's part of the service and I watch it and then gradually get more into it, then yeah. But I mean, no, I never got into it for that reason. So here, regarding the event itself, so frankly, I thought the fights got progressively better. I will note that there were like no knockouts, no knockdowns at all. I mean, there were times where the girls were thrown to the floor, but that obviously didn't count. So I was a little bit surprised that there were like no, not just knockouts, but just no knockdowns at all in any of the fights. I mean, the first fight clearly the winner of the fight, she won every round. What was her name? I got it written down right here. Scottney. Yeah, Scottney won over Mercado. The second fight was a little bit more back and forth because it seemed like Marshall had the upper hand like the first few rounds, and then like I want to say it's the fifth round. That's when what's the name Green got some good shots in and basically turned around after that. And Marshall may have won another round later on. That fight was too close to call for me, so it could have gone either way. But yeah, that was a good fight. Same thing with the next one, Baumgartner versus Miranda. I mean, I actually liked that fight because it seemed to me more the girls were more aggressive in that fight, going after each other, and Miranda was like pretty much challenging her up until the very end. And so again, that was a close fight to me as well. But I mean, the Taylor Serrano fight was a little bit different from the first one because I thought they were more aggressive in the fight with the Tyson Paul, the undercard for that, and so they were obviously less aggressive this time. But it was still a very close fight, and I say progressively better because this one was the closest to me to call, and so in full disclosure, I thought Serrano the first time. I mean, I'm sorry, the second. I didn't see the first fight. I saw the second fight when they fought in the undercard with the Tyson Paul fight, and I thought Serrano won that one. This one, it was a little bit more closer. I mean, frankly, I would have given a slight edge to Serrano because she seemed to be more of the aggressor, like dictating the terms of the fight rather than Taylor. It seemed more like Serrano was like throwing punches and Taylor would like counter right back at her. And she was like so quick I couldn't even like look. I think it's hard for these officials to call these fights. It's hard for me just watching on TV, um, figuring out if anyone even landed a punch. I mean, they're swinging so fast, and it's hard to tell if the punch even landed and how hard the punch landed. So I'm not saying that the thing is fixed or anything like that, but I mean, it's just hard to call it. But just as a matter of, you know, Serrano's the one who's like, basically the aggressor. I thought I would have given the edge to her, but it didn't go that way. So anyway, I mean, one of the things I still don't like about boxing is that it's like it's so subjective at certain points. I mean, there's definitely fights where you can watch it. Oh yeah, clearly there's a winner here. But sometimes when it's just so close, it's like it's hard like to just call one the winner, one the loser, based on subjective stuff like that, or like maybe the person who lost did throw more punches or land more punches, but you just didn't catch them. And yeah, that's the one part I don't like about boxing. But as far as watching it on Netflix for live TV, yeah, I'll definitely watch that. They were advertising the Canelo Alvarez and the Crawford fight, and coming up in I believe September, mid September. So I'm definitely going to check it out, not because it's pay per view, but because it's going to be on Netflix as part of my subscription. So I mean, yeah, I'm definitely going to make more of a conscious effort to watch these fights, and I'm still not going to check out UFC for that reason alone. So anyway, that's just my thoughts about the event last night. Oh, by the way, I didn't have any technical errors. I remember with the Tyson Jake Paul fight, people were complaining about some glitches and stuff. I didn't have any glitches. In fact, I watched it on my Apple Vision thing, and it was fine. So I was able to watch it on there, and no glitches or anything. So anyway, did you happen to catch the fight? What were your thoughts about the fight, or just the promotion of this event in general? Does it get you more interested in boxing, less interested, don't care? Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Again, my name is Maceo Lewis. Hit the subscribe button on ML Sports Talk on YouTube so you can see more commentary of the world of sports. As you see, I have my all-in shirt. I'm in Vegas right now. So we're about to go to the Michelob Ultra to watch the Aces and Valkyrie pretty soon. So I'll probably put up a post after that game as well. So anyway, until next time.